Hey guys, it's Esther here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will show you guys how I do multiple interaction prototype in Adobe Xd. I will use this web design and turn it into full prototype using multi-interaction. We begin doing a tap and full expand feature here for this paragraph. Expand when click on the button view more and shrink when click view less. Vertical scroll effect here for this food menu group. It can be scroll down and up to view more items at the bottom of the page. And if you guys noticed, when the mouse click is on top of this food icons, its appearance will change. This is the hover effect animation. When click on the food items, it will proceed to that page with some adjunction animation. If you guys are interested in creating this design, I have a link that in the description box below. Some images might not provided as copyrights issue, but the assets is there. You are welcome to use it as the startup file. Now we will start with the design. Open an artboard with size 1440 pixels and 839 pixels. Use the rectangle tools to draw a background. Select the light pink at the document assets. Now, create a logo for the web page. Use type tool and type the word delicious. Select artboard. Under the grid column, tick layout. Make sure all the elements are put inside the margin. My margin is 140 pixels left and right. You guys can adjust the margin according your need. Continue with the navigation bar. Make sure all the text is aligned. Draw a rectangular orange box. And type sign up text. Ctrl+G to group each element separately and make it align. In the layer column, give a name for each group, make it more organized so that we can easy to edit each item afterwards. Group all the small groups together afterwards and name it as navigation bar. Now, start to design the page content. Drag the popsicle image into the artboard. Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V to copy and paste another popsicle image. Rotate and scale down the size, put it at the bottom. Use the pen tool to draw a liquid shape as background pattern. Pick a color from the assets and move the design to the back. Draw a white circle and add shadow on it. Create the title of the page by using Type tool. Draw a rectangular box and use Lorem Ipsum plugin to fill up the paragraph content. Copy the text and paste it at bottom. Reduce the opacity to 0. This text will appear when in prototype mode. And now, create a Read More button. Make sure all the text align to left. Select the white circle, and click on Repeat Grid button. A green box will then appear. Pull the handle downwards, the circle will repeat automatically. Place the mouse click between the white circle gap, a pink color box will appear. We can easily adjust the circle gap here by pulling it downward or upward. Drag the food images from the components into the artboard. Place it on top of the white circle. Ctrl+G to group all the food images in white circle together. Select the white circle and press on Group Grid button. Then group each of the white circle and image separately. Give a name to all the small group to make it more organized. Draw a line here and change it to bright color. This 2 lines will be the guideline for the food menu here. This line can delete when the page is ready. Now we will start doing the hover effect animation. The object will be divided into 2 stages, default and hover. When it is default mode, the object will show its original appearance, while when it is in hover mode, when mouse click is on top of it, the image will change its appearance. Now I will show you how to do this. First, select the pancake group. In Components section, click the plus button beside it. The default state selection will appear. Click on plus button again and select hover state. In hover state, reduce the white circle size and increase the pancake size. Now when we click on default state and hover state, the image show 2 different condition. Repeat the above steps to all the food icons below. Make sure when adjusting, the state selected is correct. Turn all the object back to default state, and now we can preview the result by pressing play button on top right. Second, is the vertical scrolling effect. Select the food icons group, and press this vertical scroll icon. A blue box will appear and surround the food icons. If your blue box not include all the icons, expand it with the handle. Now, when we preview, it can be scrolling down and up with your middle mouse click. The first artboard is now ready. Duplicate another artboard by pressing the artboard, click on Alt and drag and down. Here, we will do the tap and expand effect. Move the Read More button downwards, and turn the hidden paragraph opacity back to 100%. Change the Read More button text to Read Less. Switch to prototype mode, select the Read More button, a blue plus sign icon will then appear. Drag the line to the second artboard to link it. Change the easing to ease in and out and make sure the trigger is dab. Apply the same action to the Read Less button and link it to the first artboard. Duplicate another artboard. Reduce the popsicle and splash pattern opacity to 0. Drag in the pancake images into board. I have separated the pancake into different layers. I wish to make the whole picture have the bouncing effect. Align each image to center, and arrange the layer properly from top to bottom. Remember to group it together. Change the background color to yellow. Use pen tool and draw the background pattern for the artboard design. Also change the title name from Popsicle to Pancake. Duplicate this artboard, and pull it down. Go back to the previous artboard, and select each of the pancake image, move it down one by one. Switch to prototype mode, change the trigger to time, and the easing to snap. Now, we can press the play button to preview. The effect is quite smooth here. Then we will now link the first part and second part together. Select the pancake icon in the previous artboard, drag a line and link it to the pancake artboard. Change the trigger to tap and easing to ease in and out. Preview again. This time, when clicking the pancake icons, the web page turn into the design. Apply the same action to the first artboard also. Duplicate another artboard, using the same procedure, turns the layout from pancake to burger.